Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Still got a lot of ground to traverse, so let's get going. First and foremost, the fairy godmother's still useless. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's not completely useless, it's just that you have to trigger a cutscene that lets her actually do what she's supposed to do, which is, Yeah, as is, she's just worried about Cinderella, who makes a very limited appearance in this game, which is weird considering she's like one of the hallmark Disney characters. Weird stuff, I tell ya. Yeah, still not even halfway through all the stuff that happens in Traverse Town. So there, yeah. Now, I fight a lot of enemies, but honestly, you don't need to. Kingdom Hearts isn't the kind of game where you need to grind. So, just because I'm fighting doesn't mean you should fight. And honestly, it might make the game too easy and less enjoyable as a result. Because, you know, when you're a bit lower level, you actually have to pay attention to enemies to some degree, as opposed to what happens with me, where I just become an overpowered super tank that destroys everything. But yeah, second part of this mission involves talking to Sid. Now Sid reveals his true form, Gummy Block Guy. Because, I don't know, he in Final Fantasy VII he had a spaceship, a rocket, and he wanted to go into space. So now he's a master of space travel and can make gummy ships, sort of. I wonder what his ship looks like. He has a ship, actually, as it turns out, but it's never shown ever. But yeah, Sid's about to give the single best thing in the game. Not exaggerating here. But first you have to run an errand for him to give him some time to fix up the ship. Beyond that, there's also some mysterious happening type thing going on. This. Bells. Basically, there's mysterious bells ringing. I guess it's mysterious Traverse Town. And you can investigate if you want, but Sid warns you to look after the book first. And I'm pretty sure you just get an alternate cutscene, but I don't know, I've never actually tried going the other way. And yeah, synthesizing, that's a thing, but not for a while. Unfortunately. But yeah, you do get to make crystals, I think. So, you have something to look forward to, I guess. Anyways, yeah, at this point you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can either go to Merlin's place and give him the book, or you can check in on the bells. And if that's basically, okay, spoilers, the bells take you to a boss fight. The book opens up a new world, basically. And as Sid instructed, of course, I'm going to take the book in first. It's honestly more worthwhile to do that than to check the bells. You can do the bell thing whenever you want, I'm actually pretty sure. I need to check that actually, but yeah. Okay, the boss is actually a bit out of your league, maybe. Not as much as Cerberus, but certainly slightly more challenging than before. I'm kind of overhyping it, honestly. It's nothing special. Anyways, through the fire door. This is honestly, you're not supposed to have already gone through here. You should have just gone straight to Squall and then Sid, or Leon and then Sid. Would have made things a bit more efficient. But yeah. So yeah, Merlin's study is by no means optional. You have to see the stuff that happens in here. You don't have to do anything beyond that. Although it's kind of worth your while to do everything that this place has to offer. Now it somehow found its way into his bag via mysterious Keyblade wielder of the past. No spoilers. Yeah, it's kind of a slight retcon, a lot of people believe, but honestly I think it still worked, because he's just saying it found its way, not saying it magically appeared. He didn't own it at any point in the past. And it makes sense if it got wrecked over time, that kind of thing, I don't know. Anyways, this is the thing I was trying to do with the fairy godmother before. She can identify summon gems for you, or praise them, or however you want to refer to it. Basically, they're the Disney characters that they wanted to put in but didn't have the time or something to that effect. And they stand in for summons like in Final Fantasy. And, you know, I'm probably sounding like a broken record or something to that effect at this point, because I'm pretty sure every commentator, or really anyone who knows anything about Kingdom Hearts knows this by now, but Bahamut or Bahamut, or however you pronounce that, it's got no proper romanization apparently, was supposed to be a summon in Kingdom Hearts, the only non-Disney summon at that point too. So there's that. Would have had like Mega Flare and that kind of thing. I'm kind of curious actually how Bahamut would have looked in Kingdom Hearts. Like I wonder if they would have like Disney-fied it, made it look kind of like what's it called? What? Why can't I remember this? I should know this. Guy from Night and Bulb Mountain. Looks kind of like the devil because Walt Disney likes to do that kind of thing. Anyways, the book opens up a new world. And this world is a book. So it opened it. Yeah, but yeah, basically there's a whole bunch of torn pages that you can access that allows you to visit Winnie the Pooh. There we go. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh world is pretty different from any other world in the game. First of all, no enemies whatsoever. Well, you can fight bees. Take that as you will. But yeah, there's no Heartless or anything. This is a completely independent world. In fact, in a way, it doesn't really exist at all. It's in a book.
How to say goodbye to Pooh?
Just gotta say, Winnie the Pooh crossed with Disney, or not Disney, Final Fantasy philosophy weirdness is the weirdest combination and the weirdest result of Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion.
I'm Sora.
Because Winnie the Pooh's always been kind of this weird, sort of psychological, pseudo-philosophical kind of thing.
Why would I do that?
But then just throw in Square Enix and you just, it just suddenly,
What do you mean?
or Square Enix,
Well, we all lived here in
it just
100-acre wood.
gets cranked up to 11. I don't even really know what to call this.
And every day I'd eat some honey. Just one small smack.
And I don't know if it's just me getting older, but Winnie the Pooh really seems like a terrible person in this game. I haven't watched like the old Winnie the Pooh cartoons or anything like that, so I don't really know. But
my favorite honey tree too.
I don't know, it seems like
Everyone must have gone away while
he's a very one-note character who hurts everyone around him and then has a drug-like addiction, and
Maybe I shall end up.
Ah, it just seems like a
far away
really
somewhere
terrible
in the
children's
world.
character, honestly.
But I wonder, how do I say goodbye to
Granted, he's
myself?
completely innocent at the same time, but
Think.
still.
Oh, my tumbly is getting rather rumbly.
I gotta say, the dialogue is all pretty spot on in terms of terminology and such, though. But yeah, the Winnie the Pooh world is the 100-acre wood. Yeah, and there's a treasure chest located hidden inside this stump with just a mithril shard, but still, or mithril. Yeah, pronunciation gets so complicated when you move into fantasy. Anyways, with that, I'd say I'll see you next part.